So we're gonna get this thing running. Have to move in about a week, but this thing can sit for a few weeks here without any problems. But it's better to get it running again. I had my two Group 65 batteries on the charger for about an entire day, kind of trickle charging, but I have a feeling that they're both crap now. So hopefully they've held the charge, because they haven't been charged in a week. Did that a week ago, and hopefully we can get this system bled. I put some return lines on it a long time ago now, 6 months ago, but it was a cheapo kit. You get what you pay for. So we have to bleed the lines. Essentially, the only tools I will need today are a 1/2 inch wrench and a 5/8 inch wrench. So yeah, good work. One of these batteries has a leak. There's a bunch of dried up battery fluid right here on this side. You get what you pay for. I don't know why I bought AutoZone batteries. So you're going to these battery cables. Now I'm going to clean up these battery terminals, and then we'll go from there. Alright, clean up these terminals. Hopefully it's got enough charge to fire this thing up. Battery cables are garbage. We're gonna make a video on how to make them. Use welding wire. Everything in this charging system, battery system, electrical system has seen better days. about time for a new one. Look at that. It's had it. It's done. Make them a little longer too, that way I don't have to fight them quite so much. Alright, tighten them up. Oh, you're swimming? Are Grandma and Grandpa down there? Well, you gotta have somebody there though. Goodness. That would be my 4-year-old. Yeah, geez, this 1/2-inch nut is so rounded off now from doing this. I'll take partial claim, although I'm not the only owner. So, I'm not the only one that I've done this over time. In previous videos I told you this was my grandfather's truck. He bought it new, 85. And in exchange for some work, he had a little Christmas tree farm. Little like you come and cut type of deal, you know, you pull up and cut your own tree. So I helped him a couple of winter breaks when I was 13, 14, 15. And over the summers. And then he gave me this truck in exchange. And it was brown, I had it painted, I don't know why. It looked cool, I guess, but kind of limited me. I didn't want to ever take it off-road or have fun in it like all the other guys. So when I'm bleeding this, since I have this ATS turbo, unlike naturally aspirated setups, you can only get so many of these injector line nuts. So I can get all 4 of these, but I can really only get this one without too much of a hassle. So what I end up doing is only loosening those, getting it running, or bleeding those 5, tightening them down, and then it'll catch. So that's what I'm gonna do. So for those of you, excuse me, who have never done this, 5/8 wrench, open end, because obviously you can't get anything on it. And just loosen them up a little bit. Some of them are a little bit more of a pain than the other ones. Remember leverage, you know, you're not going to get very much leverage on this. You can get a lot more like this. RF sine theta. Spent a lot of money to learn that kind of drivel. I really need to put my 7.3 fuel water separator set up here, because the fuel water separator on this truck, this 6.9, is no good. I had to bypass it. It's letting so much air in, it just wouldn't run. It would idle, but if I ever went up an incline, sorry, I'm moving this camera so much. If I ever went up an incline, frick. Goodness, I went to town on these last time. Don't over tighten them, by golly, because then you got to do that. All right, so I can go ahead and crank this thing. And I'm going to do this here. Maybe you can see some stuff. Actually, that's where I had you in the very beginning. How about that? How about that? And then I can see if the camera falls. Hopefully not. that annoying buzzer. I apologize. Alright, so I cranked it over a little bit. You can see I got fuel at this line, so take my handy dandy wrench, tighten it up. It's got fuel. Still probably have a little bit of air, but at least now it'll catch. Don't have to go too super tight. Looks like you can see I have fuel here, fuel there, fuel there, fuel there. Alright, so now I got these 5 lines, and it's not going to have all of the air bled out of the system just because I'm only working with these 5 lines out of 8, but it will run on 5 cylinders. I can almost guarantee you it will run on 5 cylinders. Just like a Cummins will fire up on 3 that are tightened down but 3 aren't. You know what I'm saying? It can fire on basically half. As long as everything's good, you got good compression, good injectors, etc. It'll run on basically half. Now if you have the other lines open when you're running this thing and it starts catching, you know, it's running on its 5 cylinders, whatever, and the other ones are loosened up, you're going to have fuel spurting out of them, but it's not going to be crazy. It's not going to hurt anything. It's just going to make things messy. But now I got 5, so we can start this thing up. And I don't know where's it placed. Maybe that'll work. There we go. I need to get a mount. I can't see him very much, but whatever. Whatever. Watch out, Lincoln. This is not a plate truck, okay? You can get hurt in here, bud. Not that deep. Now you can go back and make sure these lines aren't leaking or whatever. As long as you tighten them down, you should be alright. I'm going to let this thing idle up the temperature and idle there for a good 10 minutes because it hasn't been running quite a while. Like I got a loose belt. Hi, Idle. There's my helper. What's up, buddy? Come on. Let's go this way. Don't touch this. Come on. There you go. Good job. You go run back to Mama, okay? She's inside. Go to Mom. Thank you, buddy. I'm gonna get a tack. I don't care. Done with this. It's garbage. That was so cool when I was in high school, right? That's running good. You know what? I'm gonna be fixing all this garbage. This is hack. This is stupid. So's all this. I mean, that's just 12 gauge wire that I grabbed because my dad was an electrician. He'd had a bunch of excess wire and I would just use it.
Alright, let this thing idle for a little bit. Let it air out for a while. Yeah, but look at that. My seals are gone. Just, poor thing, needs a lot of love. Hey, at least you can see down there. If you ever needed to see down there, I suppose. You can see how the window mechanism works. If you didn't know how it worked. Basically, this whole thing just needs to get torn down. That's what I'd really like to do. I'm gonna start daily driving that other crew cab. I'm just gonna go through this thing, build the motor, clean up the interior, put some paint on it, and it'll be a nice cruiser for me. And then we'll go from there. But it's seen better days, guys. It's seen better days. And that's all I got for you.